Okay, to New York City now, where the city's new Democratic Socialist mayor, Zohran Mamdani, is nearing the end of day 2 in office. And so far, he has signed a slew of executive orders. He's apparently been very busy. The very first one revoked all orders issued by his predecessor, former Mayor Eric Adams, after Adams' indictment last year on federal corruption charges. There is no word yet from the mayor, however, on his plans for the NYPD, and that's one of the big questions here. Even though there are fears among scores of NYPD officers on what the future may hold under a Mamdani administration, who has not always been the most supportive of New York's finest. All you have to do is go back and look at his tweets from years ago. He doesn't like to talk about them now, but they were there. Joining us now for more is retired NYPD Lieutenant Commander Joe Cardinale. Joe, it's always nice to see you. Happy New Year to you. What is the feeling within the NYPD now that he is officially in office? Because I know that it seemed like there was some relief that he kept the commissioner, the same commissioner, but are people uneasy?
Oh, they're very uneasy. I mean, you can't change your rhetoric overnight for for the men and women in the NYPD, or for a lot of us that see him for what he really is. I mean, you don't go from hating cops to all of a sudden loving cops because you ran for mayor and you won mayor. All right, he's trying to appease everybody by, keeping Commissioner Tisch, because he knows that's the link he needs to, between his office and the commissioner's office to keep the NYPD going at a rate that is acceptable for him. But make no mistake about it, Brian, there are a lot of people that are looking to retire. I mean, you saw that there were uniforms found just discarded in the street, and they sent them, the police over to retrieve them and everything. This is a message from the rank and file that, they're just not going to sit back and take it anymore. You have a lot of people that are retiring. You have people that you need to pass on their knowledge, and the detective bureau all over the NYPD that you need them there, and you just won't have that experience. So that gives this mayor the ability to change it into the Stepford Police Department that he wants.
Do you think Commissioner Tisch would let that happen, though? And you mentioned it, in a way, it's like he needs her right now. Does he kind of have to keep her happy, and would that sort of keep things status quo?
Well, you have to remember the police commissioner serves at the discretion of the mayor. All right. And she's going to have to, I mean, we had a Commissioner Sewell that was a great commission and wouldn't, kowtow to the previous mayor, Adams, and she resigned. And I'm sure Tish would do the same thing if it was to the extent that she thinks it's going to put her name in jeopardy as well. And, this isn't something that's just going to stay here in the city, Brian. This is working its way all the way up to Albany, all the way up to Albany North and all the way out to Long Island with this socialism. All right. And people have to be aware that it's not going to be just the police department that's affected by this radical change. It's going to be the entire state. And Hochul's on board with it, and so are politicians out on Long Island, and they're going to squeeze everything to fit this agenda to make radical moves all over the state. And people better open their eyes and realize what's at stake next election.
NYPD has actually seen violent crimes go down. Tish posted on X Christmas Eve that New York City has recorded 1,000 fewer shooting victims so far this year than in 2021, and 235 fewer than last year. So you'd hope that the mayor would see this and think, let's just stay on the same path, right?
You would hope so, but I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, not because of his previous rhetoric. You just don't change that rhetoric overnight. He ran on that to get elected to the assembly in New York, and now all of a sudden to become mayor, he's changing his tone. You don't change your tone to be an anti-Semitic. You don't change your tone to be an anti-police, person. You just don't change that overnight. You do it because you want the vote. You do it to become mayor, which he did. Now let's see what happens. Everybody better be careful about watching every little move he makes. I stated it before on another show, and I said this man is going to do things in small increments that he hopes people won't notice. He's got a smart team behind him that'll push this agenda. But we have to watch every move he makes, because every little move he makes is going to be the future of New York City.
Have you heard anything we should especially be watching for when it comes to NYPD? Is there a certain area you think he's going to try to secretly defund, or what should we keep an eye out for?
I think he's going to try to take some of the power of the police officers out in the street. Remember, the police officers do not have qualified indemnification. The city council made sure they took care of that. This is a problem for keeping and retaining seasoned officers. It's a problem for recruiting because nobody wants to put their butt on the line for something that they're trained to do, but yet somebody else deems improper. All right, so at one time when you had the qualified indemnification, if I did my job according to the way I was taught, and I did it all the way across the board and everything was great, then they would back me up and go to court and back me up in court. They don't have that any longer. It's like having a surgeon operate on you without malpractice insurance. It just doesn't make sense. And this is why you're not getting the qualified officers you need across the board, and you're not retaining the qualified officers and detectives that are there now.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.